Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat, and as you can see, we are in the middle of Team Ring Domination, but we have already got the Dominic Mysterio, and I have just trained them both up to level 100, and this is a very, very cool thing. This is something that I wanted to share with all of you. If we go into Deck Editor, and we go over here, you'll see that my down arrows, my weakest down arrow, is the Pro Austin Theory down arrow, and then we have the Fusion Tommaso Ciampa, the Summer Trick Williams, and the Double Heroic Bronze Reed. For the up arrows, we have the Fortified 2 Montez Ford, we have the Special Edition Shawn Michaels, we have the NXT Battle Pass Carmelo Hayes, and of course we have the Double Heroic Dragon Lee. For the right arrows, well, we have our PvP Joe Gacy at 1336. We have, of course, the special event Kane, the SE Kane. We have our Fortified 1 Mick Foley, and we have our PvP from WrestleMania 39, Seth Rollins. Now, this right arrow is actually still stronger than a lot of the regular myths. The only reason that Mick Foley is even stronger than him is because he's Fortified 1. But our left arrows were the thing that was bothering us. We, of course, have the rank 527 PvP Undertaker, which is left arrow. We have our Pro Karrion Kross, we have our Pro LNI Dragunov, and the one thing that I could not get rid of was this left arrow WrestleMania 39 Robocop, which of course was the special edition Robocop from the end of WrestleMania 39, and we now have ourselves a Pro left arrow myth Dominic Mysterio. So by combining this, I'm going to go with Overrun, of course. That should finish off my happy collection. Let's go into trainable, and if we go in here and we just train them up, and what on earth is this? I had a whole bunch of crap here. This must have been from playing Ring Domination. But if we go to unlocked and go here, let's use a train up plus plus. Let's go up to level 86 and a train up plus for myth. Level 103. Okay, what small things do we have? Do we have anything in pixel? Nope, those are for fusion materials. This is also all fusion material. Well, maybe not all of it. Hang on, let me see if I can find something that isn't a pro, like these ones. So if we go for this, is that enough to put you up to level 105? Nope, one more. I'm pretty sure that Paul Heyman is also not a pro, so we can get rid of him. And there we are, level 105, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, the brand new North American champion, of course. And he should, by all rights, be just a little bit higher than Robocop. There's Robocop there, and there is Dirty Dom. So if we go into Deck Editor, this is now all maxed out. It is all myth pros, with of course the exception of this Seth Rollins. But just to show you where that Seth Rollins is, there he is. He's actually stronger than the Fortified 1 Ivar, Ava, Austin Theory, and so on. Significantly stronger than Karrion Kross and LI Dragunov, of course, as well. But that is why that Seth Rollins is acceptable to stay there. And that's him, obviously, without any equipment as well, and no... what's that called? He said, having completely forgotten. Momentum, having no momentum on him at all either. I can't believe I forgot the word momentum. But yes, there we are, folks. So that is me. I am now all very happy and satisfied for the brand new tier, which is going to come out in just about a week's time. So from what I hear, the rumoured schedule is that this weekend is going to be the Flash event. You're going to see, well, if we go into the... Is it into the daily login? Yes, it is. So here we can see we're going to get the Flash Ring Domination followed by a Flash War Games. What? Is that right? Yeah, Flash Ring Domination followed by Flash War Games. It just seems weird, Flash War Games? Have we ever had that before? I was expecting it to be Flash Ring Domination and Flash Road to Glory, but Flash War Games is interesting. Maybe we have had Flash War Games before. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm the one that's crazy here. But once we get this out of the way, next Monday, or next Tuesday even, whatever, once this event finishes, is going to be the Team Road to Glory? Yes, it's going to be Team Road to Glory, and that Team Road to Glory is going to be your last myth card. And then after that, on the Wednesday, after the claim phase is finished, we should be getting the brand new tier, which I assume is SummerSlam 23. We haven't been told what the new tier is yet, but I assume it's SummerSlam 23 because that is the pay-per-view that's coming up. And once that drops, then we'll also get to find out what the first event card for SummerSlam 23 is. So this Flash event here for Ring Domination and War Games, the way a Flash event works is you have half the time to complete it, so you only have 2 days instead of 4 days, but you can complete it twice as fast. So with Ring Domination, instead of getting your usual 8 shards, if you use the point doubler, then you get 16 shards instead. And with War Games, you do double the amount of damage that you would, and of course if you use the multiplier, then that doubles that again. And of course, I assume you'll have access to your quadruple multipliers, because that is the new thing, and presumably using 3 of them will be enough to finish the entire event. I don't know, I'm not sure how the quadruple multipliers are going to work in a Flash event, because that's going to be like a ×8 multiplier, which seems a bit crazy. So if anyone does use that, I'm going to be very interested. I won't be using it because the quadruple multipliers do cost, I think it's 6 times as much as what the doubles cost. So in terms of money, so long as you've got the time to play, getting point doublers is significantly better than getting quadruplers. And if you've really got a lot of time to play, you can also get the events for free, because it is a Flash event, and Flash events generally, if you're using point doublers, can be finished in just a singular day, and that's getting the heroic as well. So it'll be very interesting to see. I'm looking forward to the new season, and also, as there is a new season coming up, SummerSlam 23, I reckon there will be a lot of people looking to join our team. Of course, on Soul World Order 1, we have 18 members. However, we will be going to 17 because there is someone in our team that did not know how to follow the rules. And following the rules is a very, very important part of this game. It is a very important part of being in a team as well. That you must work together as a team and not just go out on a rogue and try and do things by yourself. That is how you hinder the team significantly. So, if you want to join the team, you don't start in Soul World Order 1. Instead, what happens if we go to follow, I'm going to go down to my good friend Jai, and you will be invited into Soul World Order 2. Soul World Order 2 is not Royal Rumble tier, and neither are we. We are simply doing that for Ring Domination so that we can get as many cards as possible. We've already got the WrestleMania 39, we've already got the Myth card, so we're now on the Royal Rumble cards, both of us. And I believe that Soul World Order 2 currently has 19 members, but I believe that they're going to be dropping at least 2 players. And of course, Soul World Order 1 is 18, and we're going to be dropping 1, so we'll go to 17. So that means that 3 players from Soul World Order 2 will be promoted up to Soul World Order 1, which means that there should be roughly around 5 spaces in Soul World Order 2. And this team, and my team, of course, Soul World Order 1, are absolutely going to be on the new SummerSlam 23 tier, which means that when it comes to Team Ring Domination and Team Road to Glory, you'll be guaranteed to get yourself that SummerSlam 23 card. But every single Team Battleground, if I go into it, and we go to the rewards, every single one of these, currently you get a chance at a random myth or a random WrestleMania 39, and you get 2 random WrestleMania 39s or Royal Rumble 23s. Those are going to upgrade, so you'll be guaranteed to get at least a myth card and the chance of getting a SummerSlam 23 card for every single Team Battleground. You will also, in addition, get the chance of getting 2 additional myth cards or 2 WrestleMania 39 cards. So even if you are low ranked, so even if you're sitting there thinking, oh, I'm only on Royal Rumble 23 tier, or I'm only on Octane. Oh, the Grand Cat won't want me. He doesn't want me in his team. You're absolutely wrong. I absolutely want you to come in and join my team and be part of the best team in the entire Supercard. I want all of you. It does not matter what tier you are, because we will get you up to highest tier. We will get you to that SummerSlam 2023 rank, so long as you are willing to follow the rules, and so long as you are willing to meet the minimum requirements. Those are the two things that you need to do. And so long as you can do that, all you have to do is join the Discord, which you can find in the description below, and say, hey, I'm a fan of the Grand Cat. I would like to join your team. And we will say, welcome, come along. Come and join us, good friends, and we shall get many, many SummerSlam 23 cards together. And not just SummerSlam 23, but the tier after that, and the tier after that as well. We'll get the Survivor Series 2023. We will get the WrestleMania 40 cards. We'll get the WrestleMania 41 cards and WrestleMania 42 cards as well. So long as you stay in the team, so long as you stick with me, so long as you follow the rules, and so long as you reach the minimum requirements, that is all that is required. There is no... A lot of the other big teams say, like, oh, you can only stay in the team so long as you get a double heroic card. We don't do that here. I get the double heroics, so you guys don't need to. And you'll see other teams, it's like, oh, you can only stay in this team if you get a blue ranked PvP card, if you have to be in the top 620 players. No, none of that here. You can get whatever rank you want. You don't even have to play in the events, so long as you play in the team events, and so long as you reach the minimum requirements. The minimum requirements aren't even all that bad. The minimum requirements for ring domination are 10 shards. If you can get 10 shards, that's it. You can be in the highest tiered game, the highest tiered team in the game. And in Road to Glory, it used to be 200, and we've even reduced that to, I think it's 150, because Supercard reduced the number of points that you need. And even if you screw up, even if you mess up, even if there's a point where you don't reach that 150, there are things called promotions, where if you get double the amount, then you get promoted. You get promoted from member up to officer, and from officer up to general. And then once you're general and you've been there for a while, you might become veteran general. If you've done a really good job, you might even become a moderator. You might even be a moderator of the Grand Cat channel. That is how it works here. There is no giving friends benefits and, oh, I'm going to make this person general because he's my friend. No, everyone that is general or officer rank in Soul World Order is there because they earned it. So, if that sounds like a good deal to you, and if you even want to say, hey, I'm currently in a team, but it's not all that active, and I wouldn't mind being in a more active team, and I really like the way that your team sounds, where, you know, I can get promoted up to general just by putting in the effort and putting in some work, then yes, come along, join the Discord. And even if you're in another team and you're like, well, I'm quite happy in the team that I'm in, come along and join the Discord anyway. There is plenty of people to talk to. It's a big old Discord. And don't worry, it is a big Discord and some people get lost in it. It is quite easy to get lost. Just say, hey, where do I go to write this thing? You know, I have a funny joke, where do I post it? And we'll go, it's in Nonsense and Memes. Or if you're like, hey, I have a question for the Grand Cat, then it's like, well, go to Grand Cat chat. If you're like, hey, I would like to advertise my own videos, we even have a channel for that too, where you can go and advertise your own YouTube videos or Twitch streams or whatever you feel like, and it will try and gather the attention of the other people in the Discord. So there's plenty of reasons to come along and join. And if you want to be a really cool member, there is also an exclusive membership option, which is a paid membership, where you can become a Supercard super teammate that will guarantee you a place on the team. Now, I do not ask that everyone comes along and pays money, because, I've never been one to demand money off of people for things like this. But if you are so inclined that you have some spare change and you think, hey, you know, I can afford this doesn't seem so bad, then by all means go ahead, show your support there. It shows a lot of love for the channel, it shows a lot of love for me, and I will make sure that you get into the team, and you can come along, you can get all of those glorious rewards. Remember, you do still have to follow the rules. It doesn't mean that you pay money and then you get to come in and then just get to freeload. That's not how it works. Everyone has to put their own weight in, including me, I myself. Even putting in the effort for all of these events. So if you want, that is also an option to you guys. But if you don't have the money, or if you don't really like spending money on YouTubers, which I completely get, I completely understand, the best way that you can do to support me is to simply give me a like, share, and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these glorious videos come up. And we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.